guys, welcome back to Shama Saba. So today's video I'm going to be styling my locks and as well as getting ready, doing my makeup. Be a little bit easy on me because I just woke up probably 30 minutes ago. So last night I did my retwist for my hair. See, I slept in these little pins. So I'm gonna just be taking these down. Well, I did my retwist because my birthday is in three days. And I felt like I've been going through a lot last week. When I get to a place of me wanting to talk about it, I'll talk about it with you guys and how I've been navigating through it I feel like in a good, healthy way. So, what about you guys? How has your lives been? What have you guys been up to? Has anything exciting been going on? Have you guys celebrated any type of major milestones, any type of birthdays? Do we have any Tauruses here? Because you know I'm a Taurus. I'm all into astrology. I even got so far into learning about Vedic astrology and going into the Mahadashas. And if I have any Indian people in here, I believe you guys know what I'm talking about. The Mahadashas, they pretty much can, I don't know if this is the word that you use to describe it, but you pretty much can predict how your life's gonna be. And so for the past, I believe 15 years of my life, I have been in Rahu. So this Rahu Dasha, so Rahu, I think it lasts for 16 years. And this Rahu, it's been very bad for me. But I believe that's just how life is. And so apparently, because my Rahu is in a bad aspect, so apparently after the 16th year, so next year, whenever it ends, life's is supposed to get better for me because I'll be entering Jupiter. Mahadasha. Yeah, Jupiter Mahadasha. And my Jupiter supposedly is in a good position. It's like sometimes these things I feel like they have already been written. Pre-written. Almost done now. Don't know how I'm gonna wear my hair. I think I may do a different style probably tomorrow. May share that. I actually may film that video with you guys. There may be a second video coming up. I need to put up more content if I'm trying to do this full time and trying to skip this 9-to-5 stuff. Cause all this recession stuff, all these job layouts, you know, it's not for me. So I'm gonna be trying to put you guys are gonna be seeing my videos more often, cause I refuse to be in a position where I cannot prepare myself, be comfortable. So I'm just gelling my edges. They really don't need too much. Just wherever I have these little flyaways, I just put gel there. We're gonna see if I can do this right because my mirror that I'm looking at is so far away. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's simple. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair tie right back on. I think this is you guys' first time ever seeing my hair down, because I always have half up, half down. All right, let me go wash my hands because I like to use my makeup with my hands. So I'm gonna be all up in your face. Sorry, because I can't see this far. You guys gonna be all in my, seeing all of my little pimples. And speaking of pimples, I've been breaking out a lot this month. I don't know why. But no me gusta, I don't like it. Y'all, I haven't seen a makeup tutorial in so damn long. Did y'all grow up watching YouTube videos of learning how to do makeup? I remember I used to as well, but before I did, so back in my early teens or mid-teens, I was really into modeling. And so I started taking modeling classes at John Casablanca's, whatever, John Casablanca's, and they taught us how to do our makeup. So I remember before then, I used to watch a lot of Tyra Banks because I was so obsessed with modeling back when I was younger. And the reason that I was so obsessed with modeling is because I was so skinny. I almost forgot to put my primer on. But anyway, so back to what I was talking about. So I used to be obsessed with modeling. Well, I guess I was obsessed because I was so skinny back then, and I used to get made fun of for being so skinny by mostly guys. And I believe, like, looking back on that stuff, I think they had a crush on me, but they bullied me for being so skinny in middle school and everything like that. And I think I started watching American Next Top Model a lot. And then I remember I was so obsessed with this, and I believe I manifested this because I used to always envision myself being discovered. So I used to buy all the magazines, all the I think it's like I forget the name of those magazines back then, Teen something. And I used to always just look at the models and study their poses. And I used to cut out a lot of pictures of models and post it on my wall. And then in the morning time before school, there used to be these fashion shows that would come on early in the morning. So I used to watch that. I don't know if they were early in the morning time, it was late at night, but I believe it was early in the morning time. And I used to just watch those shows. And so about this time, I was entering the 9th grade. So I was starting high school. And so this is like maybe like the first 2 months of me beginning high school. So I was obviously like around 14 years old. And I remember John Casablancas came to visit my school. And honestly, I believe I manifested that because I have never heard of John Casablanca coming to people's school. Maybe they came to y'all school, but I remember I was like obsessed with models. And the reason, I should go back to that. So I was so obsessed with them because they gave me a sense of confidence where women that had a body type like me and they were idolized, put on a pedestal, which is so funny because around that time, the skinny body type was actually in, like, commercially, but in the Black community, especially Southern Black, because I was born and raised in Mississippi. Like, you have to be thick, because that's just how it was back then. Everybody was thick, so they used to say the worst things to me, and it really, like, defeated my self-esteem. But thankfully I found modeling, and it gave me so much more confidence in my body. So I could have, like, developed body dysmorphia, but I don't know, I just always had this type of mindset to not allow my external reality make me feel like I was, like, less than, even though sometimes it did. But as a kid, I would always like look towards something better, brighter or something. I just didn't want to accept that about myself because I just knew I was better than that. But so I started modeling at learning lessons at John Casablancas, and there's I believe she was like the principal or whatever, and she just really favored me, which was something new for me because I was always the black sheep. And so she was always praising me. But I guess all the studying that I had done, all my research, I guess it paid off. Like, 'cause, like how to pose. And I remember the very first time I came there, she told me that you have the look and your body. She complimented my body, which is the very first time anyone did that. And I used to always get made fun of for being my body. My body always used to get made fun of. So I used to get made fun of for being too tall as well, like as a kid, because I remember I was like 5'6" in the 4th grade. So I was tall for a kid, but then like I stopped growing after like 5'6.5". Like I'm pretty much like 5'7". So I kind of just stopped growing after that. But I was like that height for a while. And she just like praised my body, like being like my long arms and fingers and all of my insecurities. She just complimented it, things I've never heard. And she just like compared it to like the top models at that time, like the Tyra Banks, the Kate Moss, all of these models at the time. And I was eating it up. So, oh yeah, like one of my favorite models around then was Chanel Iman. I felt like back then I felt like she had resembled me. And I think that's the reason why I had liked her so much. But anyway, so back to this story that I kind of just like am talking about from out of nowhere. Yeah, I like to use my hands, guys. I was so obsessed with that. I did so well. I remember for me studying model poses, like for like my years of research, watching the model videos, like high fashion model videos, and looking at their pictures, I kind of had an idea of how to pose. So whenever it was time for us to have like a photography sessions, I kind of knew what to do. Oh yeah, so back to what I was originally talking about. Yeah, so they taught us how to apply makeup. They taught us how to do makeup back then. And I found that so cool. And it really helped me develop my own little style. Cause this is like, I don't know what year this was. This is probably like 2005, 2006. And I remember by me like looking into so many model books and stuff, I learned how to, I remember I used to fill in my eyebrows before it became a thing, because I don't know if it was a thing anywhere else, but I know it wasn't a thing in Mississippi because people used to ask me, who arch your eyebrows? And I never used to arch my eyebrows. I used to just like fill them in. And so then, I don't know, all the little things that you learn in modeling, you start to see it become more widespread, become more common. And but yeah, so I did watch YouTube tutorials of how to do makeup, but then I just started to just do my own thing because trends, they come and go, and I just have to do like what works for me. Then I like to come back in with this powder. Just simple. simple. I don't really like to wear eyeshadow that much, so when I do, I always use like a pink color. I'll come back and I'll dust out the extra stuff. These edges, good Lord. Yeah, let me, I gotta fix this line of demarcation. Let's see, I can probably take this off now. Let's see, is this gonna work? It's supposed to work. Look like we're getting somewhere. Look like we're getting a little bit. Getting somewhere. There we go. Let me go ahead and put on my blush. I always smile to put my blush on. And just see. Now, time to put on this setting spray. Okay, so silly cat. Okay, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna do something else. Well, obviously I gotta put on my mascara, but I don't know, just something. I guess because my eyes are so puffy, I just like something looks different. But I don't know what I did with my mascara. I gotta see how I'm gonna style my hair. So, but yeah, this is pretty much what I got going on. Comment down below what type of style you guys think I should do for my hair. So I'm going to go get dressed